Okay, for the introduction for our case study is solid waste. So for the definition of solid waste is solid waste includes rubbish, construction debris, commercial waste, slugs from water supply or water treatment plants, or the other waste material. So solid waste can come from industrial, commercial, mining or agricultural operation, and also from the household and community activities. So this solid waste, we need to manage it properly to avoid environmental pollution such as pollution, water pollution and soil pollution. So solid waste management is very important. So because of that, Malaysia government has set up national solid waste management policy to solve this issue. So it is because the solid waste keep increasing every year. Malaysia population is expected to reach 32.75 million in the first quarter of 2021. So the population show that the trend of increase of the people in Malaysia. So this is contribute to the rise of the waste. It is because they encourage the growth of production of food, beverage, textile and building sectors in order to meet the people's demand. So Malaysia generate around 890 tons of garbage every day, which is each individual will produce at least 1.17 kilogram every day. So this number are quite high for us to settle the solid waste management issue. So the background of this case study is the article states about the unmanaged solid waste management due to the delay of Saipark Resource Berhad to build a waste to energy incinerator project site in Ladang Tanah Merah, for instance. This project is considered important because it will help the country to solve the problem of solid waste. The project plan, which is supposed to generate power from solid waste, was targeted to be completion January last year. However, the developers said that the difficult terrain in area causes the project to be postponed another next year. So this causes the Minister of Housing and Local Government, to intervene in this project. So during her visit to the site in March, she assured the public that the project would be ready and running by June. However, as the expected completion deadline, the project is still experiencing delay. The impact of this delay could be detrimental to the environment as waste from the municipality continue to be sent to the adjacent Ladang Tanah Merah landfill. According to a source from NSC, they had to choose another landfill to send the waste because of the overload capacity in that area. So the impact of this overload of the solid waste also will shorten the life of the landfill, which is supposed to last for 20 years. However, this issue was brought to the attention of Negeri Sembilan Minister Datuk Seri Aminuddin Harun. The state government will look into the complaint that waste collection will lead to pollution issue in the surrounding area. Furthermore, safety issue will be looked up into the following of the second fire that hit an integrated waste treatment plant near here recently. However, there are rumors saying that the municipality dumped their waste at the site to conduct tests on the WTE installation system. So the project, however, the project is under the ministry and it has nothing to do with the state government. Therefore, the state government was not affected by the delay of the construction cost because it did not involve any allocation from the state government. The federal government is working to make the plan a success and it will be the first nation solid waste facility that will create renewable energy. This waste to energy facility could bring sustainable waste management into the future. The facility will be an impetus for other states to develop their own waste to energy incinerator. The project is built on the area of 4 hectares. The Tanah Merah Ladang Tanah Merah waste to energy incinerator project will be able to handle about 600 tons of municipal solid waste that is mechanically separated and processed daily. Once it's completed, this produce between 20 megawatt and 25 megawatt of green energy, enough power about 25,000 households around it. The project is a public-private partnership worth 300 million under the Build Operation Transfer concept at least a period of 25 years.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhamad Firdaus. Okay, I will explain about problem that cause waste to energy facility face another delay. Okay, the project developed by SYAMALIAH Resource Berhad has experienced delays since last year. The plan, which is supposed to generate power from solid waste, had been initially targeted for completion in January last year. There are many problems that caused the delay of the project that facing by SYAMALIAH Resource Berhad, such as inadequate early planning. Okay, first problem is inadequate early planning. To ensure the proper execution of activity, it is critical that any project begin with true planning. Project management is incomplete without planning. However, it has been seen that medium and small contracting firms do not prioritize it and end up performing work with minimum effort. Housing and Local Government Minister Zuraida Kamarudin said this was due to some technical issue with the road access to the landfill area that caused the delay of the waste to energy project. But if planning begin during the tendering or bidding process, it will cause in cost reduction, realistic timetable and worker productivity. Okay, next problem that caused delay of the project is lack of risk management system. Risk management is a complicated topic since it has several layers, all of which must be understood and addressed in order to have an efficient risk management system. Like SYAMALIAH Resource Berhad behind schedule because facing technical challenge by one of the consortium members. This project faced delay due to site conditions that differ considerably from those described in contract terms, such as difficult geological formation at the site, will set back the waste to energy project for another years. Okay, cost overrun also become a frequent problem in construction industry, whether in developed or developing country. According to this case study about the delay waste to energy facility construction, the longer it takes to be planned to be completed, the more potential earning SYAMALIAH will lose. Okay, due to this delay, project also give impact like harm the environment as waste from municipality because waste continue to be sent to the adjacent Ladang Tanah Merah landfill, and the excessive waste will shorten the lifespan of landfill, which is supposed to last 20 years, and the unstable state of the area store a lot of chemical. It will cause the local in the area to get disease from the chemical produced by the waste placed there. Due to project delay, the waste disposal site is declining as the landfill is temporarily overcrowded and lifespan is reduced.
Hello, my name is Muhamad Zarifudin, and right now I'm going to explain what are the solutions that been used to make sure that the waste management still can be proceed even though the WTE project is not completely yet. The first solution is to transfer the waste to another landfill. In an article published by New Straits Times, the report states that the waste from the municipality continued to be sent to the Tanah Merah landfill, where the site is adjacent to the WTE project site. Although originally this plan could have a negative impact on other landfills, this is better done than leaving the waste unmanagement. The implementation of the campaign was also carried out, where the Use Cooking Oil Recycling Campaign, PD Clean We Care, Trash to Cash, Local Agenda 2030 was launched through a collaborative effort between the Solid Waste Management and Public Cleansing Corporation (SW Corp) Negeri Sembilan and the Municipal Council of Port Dickson (MPPD). The next solution is to allow part of the WTE project to operate even when the construction project is stalled. Although it is known that the WTE project is still in the process of 50% not fully completed, but the Minister of Housing and Local Government, Zuraida Kamarudin, is confident that with the use of the WTE incinerator can guarantee its effectiveness to be used when the project is fully completed. Additionally, the use of WTE incinerators at that time could help the other landfills to manage waste in the Port Dickson district. The next step that can be practiced is through scheduled waste management. Several initiatives have been undertaken. Among them, a meeting was held with the Solid Waste Management and Public Cleansing Corporation (SW Corp) and the concessionaire for Solid Waste Management and Public Cleansing Service. The SWM Environment Sdn Bhd SWM Environment on the issue of cleanliness on the beach. Through this discussion, the state government agreed to add rubbish bin in the main beach areas, and SWM Environment will provide a total of 78 workers to carry out cleaning work in the coastal areas twice a day at 15 beach, while 2 beach are less focused will be cleaned 3 times a week. The next step is through the enforcement of laws and regulations related to waste management. Based on the speech of the Director of SW Corp Negeri Sembilan, Muhammad Shahri, stressed that SW Corp will take comprehensive and aggressive action to ensure the level of cleanliness on the beach around Port Dickson is at an optimal level. Enforcement of this law is also expected to influence to always control themselves from committing action that can pollute the cleanliness of the environment, especially in coastal areas and public roads. The last solution is through appreciation for the public who are aware of environmental sustainability and quality waste management. Members of the public who dare to care about the environment, such as reprimanding, recording, reporting or assisting SW Corp, deserve to be rewarded for their actions like environmental fighters. In addition, the implementation of the Dare to Reprimand campaign is one of the best ways to appreciate any individual who dares to give a reprimand or reminder to the community about the importance of regular waste management. In conclusion, the solution measures that have been discussed have a positive impact on waste management in Port Dickson. Although the WTE construction project is not yet fully completed, with the swift action of the state government, the cooperation of organizations and cleaning concession companies, and awareness in the community play a role in ensuring that the surrounding area of the district is taken care of. With quality waste management, the environment will be able to maintain its sustainability and have the potential to become a popular tourist area, whether for local tourists or foreign tourists.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Malaysia Malaysia and to all my friends. So my name is Umar bin Suhaimi. Today I'm going to continue the presentation under the recommendation. So this waste to energy incinerator plant is indeed construction and also the facilities that our country desperately needs in order to manage and handle municipal solid waste. So this shows that the federal government and the Ministry of Housing and local government are so committed in ensuring that this project is successfully completed and can be carried out, which is said it is the first waste to energy project under the ministry. So the first recommendation is to implement WTE facility in each states. This is a major recommendation that can be implemented by each state so that solid waste will be managed well and more systematically, especially at landfills, will be able to be addressed. As stated by Jamari Mohd in 2021, that the incinerator is the key to sustainable solid waste management. This is because there are many developed countries have used this incinerator technology that adds to burn waste while minimizing the amount of solid waste disposal at landfills. Incinerators are not meant to completely replace landfills, but rather as a complement to waste disposal. Among the incinerator project that can serve as an example to its implementation across the state is an incinerator known as the Asher. So this Asher basically is a small garbage incinerator as high as 6 meters that can reduce more solid waste or urban waste other than glass and metal to be the dust by using solar panels which can burn non-stop and sustain itself as long as the garbage is fed to it. This incinerator have been exported out of the country. The foreign countries like Singapore, China and others want this incinerator because they know how important the incinerators in order to reduce solid waste. So we move to the second recommendation, which is real explanation of the incinerator technology to the community. As stated by Dr. Nazri Yahya in 2012, this is due to their lack of knowledge regarding the technology. The people need to be aware that they themselves produce 27,000 metric tons of solid waste every day, of which all the solid waste is covered by 165 landfills. So instead of the community continuing to worry about the construction of such incinerators, it is better to worry about the landfills which may not be sufficient if their own level of awareness is less. The ministers of parties involved need to do more in order to increase public confidence in this construction by convincing them that the construction of the incinerator has been successfully used or carried out in other developed countries where they can use incinerator well to dispose of their solid waste. People also need to know that each landfill can only last for 20 years. However, if there is too much garbage in the landfill, it will reduce the life of the landfill. Because of that, we needed incinerators to reduce waste at landfill so that its lifespan is longer. So, the parties involved need to ensure that the community knows and understands the benefits of building this incinerator plant once the project is completed and carried out to increase their confidence and acceptance of the construction of the incinerator project. The third recommendation is to maximize power generation from the solid waste that has been managed by the incinerator plant. So, as we know that the solid waste product is very high. In order to manage all of this solid waste is by generate or produce electricity and gas from the disposal of waste through the incinerator, which can indirectly cover the construction cost of the WTE plant. This is in the way that the revenue from the production of electricity and gas will be earned by the contractor, and it is sold to the agency involved. For us, it is not wrong to try this project as it is the first WTE plant to operate in Malaysia. This WTE plant technology has been successfully used in Singapore, where they have already have 5 incinerators in operation, which is proven to be a solution in treating solid waste. Quote from Political Study for Change in 2014 state that the largest WTE incinerator in Singapore, the South Level Incinerator Plant, is capable of burning approximately 3,000 tons of solid waste and generating 150 megawatt hour of electricity per day. This can be used as an example to our country, which has just started this waste-to-energy incinerator plant project. This clearly shows that with the presence of this WTE plant can reduce solid waste, can further increase the percentage of solid waste recycling rate and produce energy from the solid waste itself. Okay, last but not least, the recommendation is strict pollution control once the WTE technology is operational. This technology requires strict pollution control in order to ensure that it is always managed and maintained properly to prevent the occurrence of pollution to the environment, which will indirectly cause a low level of availability in implementing this project. This also refers to the standard of the Department of Environment, where the incinerator machine must not emit gas in excess of the standards. The Department of the Environment has set the maximum limit of carbon monoxide emission at 135 mg per cubic meter before lowering it to 50 mg per cubic meter. So, skilled and semi-skilled operators are required to operate and maintain the plant regularly to ensure the maximum limit is not exceeded from gas production from the plant. This is to protect the environment and also the health of the community.
In conclusion, Malaysia, in the way to becoming the developing country, has a rising volume of municipal solid waste in the local landfills, and this will causes the environmental problems that causes from the burning activities and dumping waste, and this will increase the demand for the cleaner sources of energy. This issue has been attract the Malaysian government to respond and adapt for the alternative that this waste to energy technology is very important to minimize the rise in the number of solid waste in Malaysian country. The Malaysian government has invested on the waste to energy WTE technology to reduce the number of solid waste in Malaysia country, but the project has been delayed due to the lack of management system and misconduct by the contractor. Other than that, the outrun of the budget for the waste to energy WTE project and also need to filter another contractor for finishing the project. These projects are very important because of the rise of solid waste in Malaysia need to be changed for the energy. That is why the waste to energy integrated plan become an important project to the local government. The government has implemented a solution due to the delay project of waste to energy integrated plan project, that is to educate the community about the recycling practice, allow a part of the solid waste to energy project to continue operate. Other than that, schedule the waste management program and also cooperate with other organizations and cleaning concession companies in the enforcement of laws and regulation related to the waste management. The federal government, the Ministry of Housing, and the local government are committed in ensuring this waste to energy integrated plan project are successfully completed in order to manage and handle the municipal solid waste in Malaysia. Therefore, these projects are very important to Malaysian country and for the government for solving this municipal solid waste in every state in Malaysia. Thus, the government initiative in eliminate the solid waste and change the solid waste to becoming the energy will save the environment quality and reduce the volume of waste in the country.